Shalom, 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 yasha Allah. This your boy, Brother Shamuel Allah, back at you with another quick edifying video. And today's lesson is just going to be called a wheel in the middle of a wheel. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, call Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and His only begotten Son's name, whose name is Yahawashi, right, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, who have ruled well to the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom, another mighty shalom to all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and hedges and on the unicorn, which is this internet, pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days. A mighty shalom to you as well. Like I said, today's lesson is going to be called a wheel in the middle of a wheel. And I was watching Elder Apostle Tahar's video, showing, this chariot, and this chariot is a perfect example of what the scriptures say in Ezekiel 1. All right. And I just want to get that, and just do a couple of scriptures and close it out. I'm not going to make it too long, but, and you watch that, man, that is just, it's amazing, right? Because these chariots, they come in all different forms, right? The chariots of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, what people are calling these so-called UFOs, right? These are chariots of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And these things, can do some truly amazing things. All right. So he showed the video. I got a little thing at the bottom of it or whatever. And when you see it, the video, you see the wheel turning around the wheel, right? This whole circle, you see it turning around the wheel as it's going. I mean, you know what I mean? You just, hey, listen, this is just more, what does my ox say? This is just more, push, to boost brothers' faith, man. Like, this stuff is here, right? This stuff, is written and we're seeing it in these days. This is the time that we're living in, all right? The time that we see all these things being manifest in front of our eyes, right? And it's amazing too, and all praises to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi that He has given us eyes to actually see these things and see what they are, The book of Jeremiah 10 tells you, be not dismayed, at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at it. They're looking at these things and they're bugging out, but we look at these things and we know that the salvation, draws nigh to us. Okay. But this is the book of Ezekiel chapter 1. And I'm just get to the point, right? In this verse 16, it says, the appearance of the wheels and their works was like unto the color of a beryl. And they four had one likeness. The appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel. It says, and when they went upon their four sides, and they turned not when they went, right? And you see this thing moving up and down, as the wheel is going, it's just going around. Okay. It says, let's see. And these are what the angels, are basically riding in. Okay. Salakia. When we jump down, let's jump down to verse 19. It says, and when the living creatures went, right, the wheels went by them. And when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up. It says, whithersoever the Spirit was to go, they went. Thither was their spirit to go. And the wheels were lifted up over against them. It says, for the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. It says, when those went, these went. And when those stood, these stood. And when those were lifted up from the earth, the wheels lifted up over against them. For the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. Okay. And the angels are in these, vehicles, right? And they're keeping watch upon, upon all things. Those are the eyes of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? Beholding the righteous and the unrighteous, right? Beholding all things, right? And ultimately, they're going to come, and bring judgment upon this place, okay? And, most people right now, they're not, they don't fear, They don't fear Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? But soon, right, they're all going to know, and they're all going to know what these things are, all right? When it talks about, what is that? When we talk about Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse number 1, when it talks about, it says, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, right? And right now, they don't know what's going on, right? But they're going to know, right? When you have, thousands, right? The scriptures tell you that the chariots of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi are thousands, even thousands of angels, right? What is that? Let me get that real quick. We'll come back to that. The book of Psalms, is it 68 and 17? God. It says the chariots of the Most High are 20,000, even thousands of angels, and Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place. Okay, so the Lord, when Yahawashi comes back, he's coming back in a huge chariot. All right, so if people are terrified and scared about this, right? What more when Yahawashi comes back with a chariot that is as big as a mountain? All right, people are going to really lose their minds. But those who are in the know, right, know not to be afraid, but we know that's our salvation, is come, and Lord's will, we're part of that number that gets to make it onto the chariots. Okay. So Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, and I'll start back at verse number 2. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. Okay, because when they see, these chariots, these wheels upon wheels, the cigar shaped, I forgot where that was talking about. I don't know if it's Zechariah or I can't think.